Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. Yeah, that's all I got.
The fuck wrong with you, bro? I don't even know
Make
if
sure
I'm
to
even...
batten down the hatches
Wait,
and
hold on.
keep your boats in stock.
Do you hear me? Because I don't even hear you.
I hear you.
I don't hear you, though. I ain't hearing nothing, actually. Roger me.
Is your
Well, there it
volume
is, there it
turned?
is, there
Okay,
it is,
there we go.
What it is and what it ain't, good people. It's your boy, Galvis.
And your boy, Kato.
We are the Dry Gods with another pod for you today. We'll try to keep this a little shorter. I know y'all probably like, bro, these niggas is too long with this shit. We get it.
Pause.
We're trying. We're trying. Yes, pause. But we're trying to. We're still learning, you know. It's new territory for you boys.
Alrighty, hold on, I can't hear. Hold on, let me try that.
What you got for us today, nigga?
I mean, you know, like the.
Okay, so there we go. So, first order of business. I'm no longer defending Will Smith.
No longer.
Yeah, at some point you just become complicit, and
Well, he
For a
says
while
like
he's been
Karma's gonna get a. He might. I mean, I don't know. I just know at this point, like, one, for your woman to not stop you going on stage and slapping another grown man out in front of everybody, messing up your bag, your night, just messing up all kinds of shit. It's not your woman, bro. No woman would just let you just do that. That's a lot of money to mess up right there just to do that. Two, she had an entanglement with your son's best friend.
I don't
That's
think
even
August
worse.
Alsina was his best friend.
Well, friend, best friend,
Yeah,
whatever.
friend.
Whatever he was, but you know what it is.
Yeah.
Like that definitely should have happened. And then like three, she just keeps coming out with just different shit talking about you. Like, bro, you shouldn't even let it get to that point. Everybody across the world is like, bro, you need to leave her. Do something.
Well, they've been left for 7 years, so
Apparently. And then she says that shit. Like, come on, dude. If like it's really too late for you to say, nah, I'm leaving. I was like, bro, you should have been gone before all of this. But
I don't think they're leaving.
if you ain't splitting after that, there ain't nothing I can say for you, bro. You dumb to me at that point.
Or just a very nice fellow. A little too nice for your sake, but it is what it is.
I mean, she put that man through turmoil. Happiest nigga alive, and he was going through all kinds of shit.
Apparently Jada was too, because in the first chapter of her book, she talks about trying to self-delete.
Okay, I get that, but does it mean that you have to like do the shit that you're doing to the other person that you're supposed to be married to?
Not shooting her any bail, but if you know what, I'll take her word for it. I'll say she did go through that and she was thinking about ending it all. When you go through that level of depression or just nihilism, like me being here doesn't matter. When you get out of it, a lot of times you point a finger at somebody. And that person for Jada just happened to be Will.
That doesn't make it right.
Doesn't make it right, but I understand it.
Like, if you got out of that little turmoil spot or whatever, and if you was depressed and all that stuff, you don't go to the person that you're married to that you had kids with.
Not if you severely depressed, you just point it.
Nah, because you just then you're just ruining your support system at that point.
Hey, it is what it is.
That's dumb. I
All right,
get
bro.
that you're
All
going
right,
through
Mr.
something.
Mitch. All right. Wait, you know what? Let's talk about this, bro. Why are you so Mr. Mature every time?
What do you mean, bro?
You just play everything too cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't put emotions into your thinking.
Why do I need to put emotions to rational
Because
thinking?
that's what normal people do, man.
Bro, I'm not finna make my significant other go through hell because I'm going through hell and I won't do nothing right about it. I'm not about to come out of it and be like, oh, this person does this. Oh, she does that. Oh, she can't do this. Oh, I prefer her over her anyway. I'm not finna do that to that person. That's not fair to that person in the slightest. In the slightest.
Life isn't fair in general.
But that's your supportive person. So what if that person had left, who you gonna point fingers to now?
The world.
So you're just gonna blame everybody for your troubles and not take accountability.
That's what some people do. I'm not saying that I would do that, but
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, if she was going through something, I don't know. I don't know her life. If she was going through something that deep, the shit that she does now does not justify that.
it doesn't. But let me tell you a little story. To protect people's identities, I'll call this person Carl.
Wow.
Carl is the type of person to shoot himself in the foot, get amnesia, and be mad at the world that his foot is disabled. Carl blames
get amnesia.
everybody. It's an example. Like, he'll shoot himself in the foot, get amnesia, and be mad at the
so
world that he's
I
crippled.
just wanted to make sure he didn't actually have amnesia.
No. It's just a metaphor.
Carl need to go. He need to go get evaluated.
He's never going to get evaluated.
That's his fault.
It is his fault, but there are some people like that. And I think Jada kind of toes that line towards Carl as well.
All I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, I still... No. You're not going to sit here and blame me all day, every day, say all this shit on the internet, and expect me to be all right with it.
Well, he's all right with it, apparently. He's
Well,
going to love her no matter what.
and he needs to not. Like, it's one thing for being there for somebody who's going through their emotional trauma, because people have baggage, people have a load. That's normal. No one person is just gonna walk through life with nothing. Like, that's impossible. But if you're gonna turn around and hurt the person who's trying to help you through that and is trying to support and love you through all of everything, you really don't deserve that person. And people's like, oh, well, they can't handle it this or they can't handle that. Yes, you can. Yes, you
Apparently
can. Because
Will can't.
you don't want to lose that person. Like I said, no woman who's with a man is gonna let them get on stage and make a complete total idiot of themselves.
Some women are.
Not the type of woman you should be married to.
Definitely not, but sometimes men think with their lower half.
That's a problem that needs to be stopped too. But, like, at the end of the day, like, between Will and Jada, which I'm tired of hearing about these two individuals, and Will's just not. I don't know what he's got planned. I don't know if he's got anything planned, but something got to give. Something has to give.
Bro, I've been and knew about, allegedly knew about this side chick for years that he's been rolling with, and I'm halfway thinking that that's his actual girl. Because
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's only one woman, allegedly, that just drops a little clue here and there.
Which alleged?
Basically, like, they be in different spots at the same time. And it's not like, hey, here, I'm out here in Texas. No, I'm out here in fucking Egypt, or I'm out here in South America. Like, just very, very specific places.
Now, well, that brings into the other thing. Like, a lot of people think that celebrities have. I'm not saying that they don't. But a lot of people think that these celebrities have normal human relationships, and they don't.
A lot of them don't.
Like, most people think, well, if I get married to this guy up here with all this money, like, it's gonna be sunshine and rainbows, and it might be. I'm not saying that everybody's like that, but it may or may not be. But for a lot of the time, a lot of the people have another person in mind or involved with, and the only thing that they are worried about is it catching any kind of attention. Like, they don't want to be made fools out of. Most of the time, most of these people just do what they want for real, and y'all don't even know it. Y'all think they got the perfect relationship, this, that, and the third. I guarantee you, he has somebody and she has somebody. We won't know about it unless someone slips up.
Yeah, and if you're acting like a hot girl in general, don't be mad when I treat you like a hot girl. I'm gonna be like freaking
That ass.
Diddy with was it JT? Nah, JT's with Uzi. Carisha. Just like with Diddy and Carisha, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm multi-billionaire or multi-millionaire, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here in these streets, man, and all we doing is smashing and convoing. Like,
That's it.
you can find that a dime a dozen everywhere. You want me to just be faithful?
Like a lot of the people that's trying to get up in there is like, you got to realize you are not the only one they're doing that to. You are not.
You are one of many.
And then people's like, well, they got to sign all these non-disclosure NDAs, yeah.
Yeah, non-disclosure agreements.
All the time, and they're like, y'all got to sign this to go to a party. I was like, bro, again, a lot of the rappers, especially a lot of the sports people, for sure, because apparently there's like a whole like company that runs this. Like, we got a list of these people. They ain't gonna say shit. You stick with this list, you golden.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people really do think it's just like, oh, they're married, they got a great relationship. Like, bro, they're so rich, they can only do so much, so they're gonna find it somewhere else. Just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it ain't going on.
And for the love of God, stop smashing the same chick, bro. There'd be like 20 niggas running through the same 5 women.
Oh no! Apparently, with the football team thing, it's like the same woman, and they get. And when I say that this company is thorough, like every woman is 100% checked, and every man who goes for this thing is 100% checked. Like there's check and balances for sure. So when I tell you that if they're doing the same woman or individual, just know it's probably from that same company.
I wouldn't do it. I'm looking outward. I'm trying to find the diamond in the rough.
Good luck with that.
What do you mean good luck with
No,
that? You gotta do,
good
you
luck
know what I'm
with
saying? You just gotta be out. Just gotta be out and about and not looking at the same chick that everybody and their mama smashed. Like
You don't
Drake
think-
and fucking, who was it? Bruno, no, not Bruno Mars, or whatever singers, backup dancers should not be Eskimo brothers.
True. You're not wrong. But I feel like that comes with the territory. I don't think you can get around that.
You
Like,
you
in
just
the
have to
slightest.
try and just
And then there's the whole like making sure they understand like you can't say this, you can't take these pictures, you can't tell nobody this, that, and the third.
yeah. Don't drop my addy. That
Or
is the
anything like
quickest
that.
way. That is the quickest way to get out of my life. You drop an addy, that's crazy.
Because people
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
really be going to these parties where they had to turn in their phones. You're not gonna take my phone. For me to just be in here and
I don't know. It depends on who. Like a Jay-Z and Beyonce party, I can understand it. A Roots picnic, I can understand it.
maybe, but for me as a person, I need to have my phone. Like, it ain't on no social media shit. It's just like, if something pops off and I got to go, I can call out somebody and get picked up and get gone.
Or line a nigga up. Oh yeah, speaking of that, so
wow.
man, I'm just killing it with the transitions today. Do you remember America's favorite couple, Blueface and Krishan Rock?
Bro, you bring up one toxic relationship just to bring up another?
Yes. Bro, this shit is just, it's media gold, man. It just doesn't, it's the gift that keeps
The
on
Jada
giving.
and Will shit
As
is
long
not
as
media
Jada
gold.
and Will.
That's
and
media
Krishan
bronze.
Rock
That's
and
medium
Blueface
copper.
no, that's media gold, baby. Saying Tupac got alopecia, that ain't gold?
That nigga
That
dead.
ain't gold to you?
That nigga dead.
Bro, saying Tupac had alopecia 27 years after he died?
Every time I hear Jada
That's-
and Will have a problem, the Chris Rock thing, his joke was, man, Gene, that shit was elite, bro. She got alopecia.
But yeah, he deserved to get slapped.
Huh?
He deserved to get slapped.
For
For shooting the Jada, period. There was
Why?
already if that was the only time
explain.
Chris Rock, if that was the only time Chris Rock shot at her, I would have been like, okay, whatever. But there was an awards, there was an Oscars, I think, before then, where Chris Rock shot at Jada, and they let him know that they wasn't rocking with that. And that there is tension.
Go ahead.
And they let him know that it was tension. So when he said that,
He's a comedian
so
from a different era
if I got
that
bro,
they all grew up in.
you're
mind
not
you.
shooting at me. You're not shooting
Hold
at
on,
me
bro.
if it's
Hold
me.
on, bro. This is the same thing with everybody else who gets offended at a joke. Had it been any other individual other than Chris Rock, who has by far the most patience I've seen out of a nigga for sure, Will
Nah, he was
Smith
kinda
would
corny.
have
He was
been
kinda
done
corny with
up
that
on
after
that
that.
stage. That was after that.
No, he was talking gritty like he was gonna do something.
After.
Yeah, a year after he was talking gritty like oh, I didn't want to beat his ass in front of these white people. No, you didn't want to get your ass whooped in front of these white people. Let's
But-
keep it a bean.
Still. Had it been Red Fox, Bernie Mac,
Bernie Mac gonna fight.
that's what I'm saying. Had it been anybody else, I do not think Will would have went up on that stage.
No, there's a few comedians he can. I think he'll slap.
But
Kevin
it's
Hart
like,
for sure.
but they all come from an era of comedy where people knew the difference between someone really talking bad about you and a joke. There are people who literally have no limbs take a joke better than she did.
So,
What do you mean so?
hey, if you got thin skin, you got thin skin. I love KD, but I know if I say something about KD, he's probably gonna shoot back.
If he throws a joke back, he throws a joke back. It's gonna be all right.
If you throw a joke and I say, "Hey, nigga, chill out," and then you go to another Oscars and I don't care if it's the lightest
Now,
of jabs,
see-
nigga, don't bring me up.
Now that point, if that is an actual statement, 100% through and through that they did that, then that is on Chris Rock's fault. I take everything with a grain of salt. I don't know 100%. People
Yeah, I
could just be
think,
saying that just to be saying that, but if that was the thing and he still did it, then that's his fault. He should not have did that.
They were boycotting the Oscars for something. I can't remember what. And then Chris Rock was hosting that Oscars. And then he threw a little jab at Jada. She didn't receive it well. You can't tell people how to take a joke if they can't take a joke.
If your main job is
Yeah.
a comedian, then
Will has slapped niggas before. Will has slapped niggas just for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but like Will is not opposed to slapping a nigga.
I know he isn't. I know he isn't. He's a happy. Well, was it? I don't know if he is now. I don't know.
Oh no, he happy.
Yeah, that nigga could be in depression mode right now because all this bullshit.
Will
Who
Smith's
knows?
not depressed.
But
If I'm really depressed, I'm staying radio silent. I'm not doing that little
whole thing about-
trolley. Oh, I got a statement for you. Hood you, and then zoom out to the universe. I'm not doing that if I actually feel some type of way.
no, I feel that. But go back to the Krishan and
Blueface. Okay, so apparently within the first few months that they were vibing out together, Krishan Rock tried to have Blueface robbed.